As you start using AdWords more and more, you'll ultimately end up with lots of campaigns and ad groups, each highly optimized against your specific campaign objectives. And as you start getting more and more return, you'll probably be adding more and more objectives. And that might mean adding more and more people to manage all of this. And suddenly, even though your account is still well organized, it's just gotten so big that you'll find yourself struggling to figure out who's supposed to do what and how to find anything. This is where labels can help to organize your account at different levels, focus on particular areas of your account, collaborate with other users, and more. Labels are available at all structural levels within AdWords: the account, the campaign, the ad group, the keyword, and the ad levels. Which means you might label your campaigns based on the geographies they target, while you label your ads based on the type of promotion you're running. If you're an advertising agency using a My Client Center, you could assign different people within your organization to be responsible for different accounts. Or you could label each account by different industry verticals. Let's dive into an actual account and take a look at how labels are being used. And remember, you can assign multiple labels to the same item. Here's an account that we use at Cardinal Path in our marketing initiatives. In order to see labels, first you'll have to make sure that the Labels column is active. You can do that by clicking on Columns, then Customize Columns, and then adding Labels from the Attributes group. Here, you can see some of the labels we've used to help organize our campaigns by the geographies we're targeting and the business goals of the campaign. And one of the most useful features of labels is that I can filter on them. So let's say that I want to just focus on the campaigns that are promoting our training events, and I'm interested in the national campaigns rather than those campaigns focusing on individual cities. Under the Filter dropdown, you'll see a Filter by Labels option. Here, I can select my criteria and quickly get that list down to just the campaigns I want to work with. You probably also just noticed that we use labels to identify the type of targeting we're using. This makes it easy to pick out which campaigns are focused on search, display, remarketing, and even remarketing for search. So if I want to quickly see my remarketing campaigns, I could again use that filter. Of course, these are just some examples of how we use these, but you'll want to spend some time to plan out how these will apply to the organization of your account and the workflows that you tend to use. And when it's time to actually add these labels, the process is pretty straightforward. First, just find what it is that you want to label in the interface. For this example, we'll head over to our Ads tab. You can see that we've got a couple of different creative concepts in here that we're testing against each other. Okay, now I'm going to select all of these chalkboard-style ads, and then I'll click the Labels button. You'll see that I can either check off which existing labels to apply, or I can create a new one. Here, I've already created one called Chalkboard, so I'll go ahead and apply that. Now you can see in my Labels column, all of these have been labeled Chalkboard. Next, I'll select all the ads in the competing style, and I'll label them something like Orange Arrow. Since I haven't labeled these yet, I'll have to go ahead and create a new one for this type of design. You can get as creative as you want with labels, and hopefully this video has given you some ideas that can help you save time, stay organized, and collaborate efficiently with other members of your team.